Byron the Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times.
Hey, what's up guys, DEXTRIVIC here, and today I'm coming at you with a good old-fashioned story time. Hello? Okay, no one's here. So today I'm going to be telling you guys about the time that I was, no joke, hit by a school bus. And this isn't something that happened like a long time ago. This was just like just near the end of last year. Not many people know this story. Like, I don't think Matt or Caden do, and I don't think really any of my in real life friends know about it either. I know I just had a voice crack. Alright, so let's get into the story. So usually I walk home from school, like every single day I walk home from school. But this specific day, I don't remember why, but I got picked up. And so my dad shows up, I get in the car, and we go. And then we have to ride over to the elementary school to pick up my younger siblings. So we go over there, and my brother has a friend who I guess my parents drive home most of the time. They give him a ride home, which makes sense because he lives like on the same block as us. So once this kid is back in his house and stuff, we start driving again. Now, instead of just going back the route we were going and then continuing to our house, we decided to go like around the block. And now we're going down this road, and it comes to a point where there's another road. As we're driving, we see the school bus coming down the other road. So we keep going because they have a stop sign. They're supposed to stop. But they don't. And this is where it gets intense. Well, I see the school bus coming. I guess the rest of my family didn't think. They obviously thought it would stop, but because at the time, you guys don't know this, but for like all of my last school year, I was like afraid of cars, because there was actually another time where I got hit by a car when I wasn't inside of a car. I just got like straight up hit when I was on my bike. If you guys want to hear about that, make sure to tell me. But so I was like paranoid of being in cars, going around cars that were moving.
Oh!
But because of this like phobia of cars I had at the time, no matter what, if there was like a car that was like even facing towards our car, I would lean as if that was gonna do something. I would lean like away from it. Then this bus hits us. Luckily, you know, we're all like superhuman, so none of us get hurt because a bus isn't gonna affect us. But this bus hits us, and so my brother though does hit his head on the window, and it really, the thing about it just freaked us out because we got hit by a bus. Minivan is the type of car we were driving. It hit the not the passenger door, which is the door I was in, but the door behind it, so like the passenger side, farther back door. And that door was automatic, but since that day, it wasn't automatic anymore. In fact, I don't even think it opened after that. Now that everything's happened, we pull over to the side of the road. The bus driver parks behind us on the side of the road, and he gets out, and he starts talking to us. This guy's like old. I don't know. Maybe he wasn't that old, but I remember him being like 70, maybe. So, you know, pretty much the same age as every other bus driver I've ever seen. He had like, I guess, an assistant bus driver who was some like younger kid. So somehow these two people that were both in this bus who were looking out the front of it didn't see our car. I don't blame the old guy. He was probably like half blind or something. As my dad was talking to this guy, the bus driver, I had to call the police, which I kind of felt awkward doing because I was kind of calling the police on the guy who was sitting right next to us. You know, whatever. Who cares about what he thinks? He just hit us with a bus. That was pretty cool though, because it was the first time I ever called the police. The cops show up. We didn't sue the bus driver or anything. So that's kind of the end of the story. If it didn't end up being that interesting, like nobody got hurt, but I mean, I was trying to figure out a story to tell, and that's the only one I could think of. If I wasn't very good at telling a story, sorry. If you guys do want me to make more story time videos, I guess I can try to think of more stuff. Make sure to tell me. But yeah, so that's it for that. Catch you later.
Yeah.